Hello students, welcome back to the online class of physics. This is your Naima Miss, back with the work and energy. We have been learning about the kinetic energy, potential energy. We have completed all those things, right? So in today's class, we will learn about the power. Okay, we will learn in today's class power. Okay, so what do you think power is? Power has gone, power has come, huh? It's nothing but a form of energy, right? Yeah. So in our day-to-day life, we observe so many situations where some activity is being, completed in different time intervals. For example, if you take a hefty rickshaw puller, okay, which is able to reach the destination is less in less time when compared to other thinner rickshaw pullers. Okay, when you are taking hefty rickshaw puller, this is much stronger than the normal, thinner rickshaw pullers. Okay, these are much stronger than the thinner rickshaw pullers. So they can reach, this hefty rickshaw pullers can reach more faster than these thinner rickshaw pullers. So sometimes we notice that a grinder in our home takes more time to grind 1 kg of dal when compared to the grinder in the neighbor's house. Yes, sometimes it is, we feel के उनके घर में जल्दी पिस जाता पर अपने घर में पता नहीं क्यों इतना धीरे धीरे पिसता. We feel like that, right? But why it is like that? Why do you think this is happening? Why it is like in others house you feel like it is much faster than the our house? Why it might be like that? Yeah, let us consider a few examples. Okay, let us go with few examples where we can see Rahim wanted to do some repairs in the first floor of his building. Okay, there is a building and he want to repair in the first floor of his building. Okay, so he bought some 100 bricks. Okay, he brought how many bricks? He brought 100 bricks as advised by Masoon. Okay, Maestri, he said to bring 100 bricks and he brought this 100 bricks to do some constructions. Then a laborer was asked to shift these bricks from ground floor to the first floor. Okay, the labor completed the work also. Okay, he shifted this floor, these bricks, 100 bricks from ground floor to the first floor, and he took rupees 150 for the work. How much he took? He took 150 rupees for this work. Next day, when the Masoon asked Rahim to bring 100 bricks more to complete the repair work, Rahim brought another 100 repair. He brought another 100 bricks. Okay, he the Masoon said he want more 100 bricks, so he brought another 100 bricks and assigned the work to the labor to shift this from the ground floor to the first floor. Then he completed the work and demanded rupees 300 rupees. This time he asked rupees 300 rupees for completing the assigned work. Rahim said, why are you asking 300 rupees? Yesterday you took 150 rupees, right? Then the labor started arguing that he worked more hours, hence he was eligible for more money. Okay, maybe yesterday he was in like off mode or whatever he got, he took. Today he's in a very sharp mode and he said, okay, I want 300 rupees. Why? Means I have worked a lot today, I have done more work today when compared to yesterday, so I want this. So in this above experiment, the amount of work done is same in both the cases, but the time taken to complete the work is different. Why? Because in the given amount of time, he completed such and such so and so work. But today it is more work. He got some double work today, and plus he got some 150 this shifting of these bricks from ground floor to the top first floor. Okay, so the time interval taken here, the time taken to complete the work was more when compared to yesterday's work. Okay, so this means that the rate of doing work is different. Yes, this proves the rate of doing work is different. Is different, right? So this proves the rate of doing the work is different. So a stronger person is, as in the first case of the work above this mentioned example, may do certain work in relative less time when compared to the another person. Similarly, a powerful machine can do work assigned to it in relative short time compared to the another machines. Okay. अब सपोज एक मशीन है, उसको हम लोग कुछ ज़्यादा काम दे रहे हैं कंप्लीट करने के लिए, वो मतलब कम टाइम में एक मशीन कंप्लीट कर सकती, वही दूसरी मशीन अगर हम लोग देखेंगे तो वो टाइम ज़्यादा लेगी वही काम को कंप्लीट करने के लिए. सो देर इज़ अ रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ वर्क डूइंग. ओके. सो when we talk about the power of machines, the more like motorbikes and motor cars, water pumping, motors, etc., the speed at which these machines do work, in this basis for the classification, power is measured. Power, what is exactly the definition of power is? Power is a measure of rate of doing work. That is how fast or slow work is done. Okay. See, when we feel more energetic, we have more energy, we feel more powerful, and we do the work very fast. And sometimes we feel very tired, we feel very low, and we have less energy, and we are not able to do the work. Right? So that means we have less power, isn't it? So when we have more power, we can do the work very fast, and we have less power, that is when we feel very low, we do the work very slow. So the rate of this doing work is nothing but power. Okay, so the power is defined as the rate of doing work or rate of transfer of energy. What it is said? It is said rate of doing work or rate of transfer of energy. How much it can, how fast or how slow it can transfer the energy from one body to another. Okay, if an agent does a work, that is W, in given time T, then the power is given as power is equal to work done in the given time. Okay, work divided by time. Fine. The unit of power is what? The unit of power is watt. See, when you purchase bulbs or you purchase tube lights and all, you see there you get what rate, what it is written there, 100 watts, 1000 watts, okay, 1500 watts. So like this. So that is nothing but it is the power of that whatever we are using. Okay, power of that whatever object we are using to using the energy to get. Okay, so 1 watt is the power of an agent which does the work at that rate of 1 joules per second. So we express the larger rate of energy transferred in kilowatts. If more energy is transferred, then we will say it as kilowatts. Okay, so these are the units of power. So today we have learned about the power. What is the formula of power? Power is equal to work by time. And what are the SI units? Watt. If heavy work is there, then we will give as kilowatt also. Okay, so 1 kilowatt is equal to how much? 1000 joules per second. Okay, 1000 joules per second. So this is the full completion of power. Okay, so in your textbook it is also given that the work done by a force F1 is larger than the work done by the another force F2. Is it necessary that power delivered by F1 is also larger than that of the F2? Why? So is it necessary the amount of power what F1 is having, F2 must also have? No, right? Everyone have different powers, different energies. They have different, yes, they have to their own extent, right? So similarly, it is not necessary. Okay, so we have few examples given here, that is example 9 and example 10. This will be your homework. You have to write it in your homework book and submit me as your homework. Okay, any doubt you can clarify again with me, as I'm always available. Okay children, so thank you for watching and try to score good marks, as you have to be the tomorrow's future of India. Okay, thank you.